Welcome to dubventures and welcome to another video. We're sat in our camper van and we're home from our Scotland trip. It was amazing. If you've not seen any of the Scotland trip that we've just done last time, that road trip was different to anything that we've done before, wasn't it?
Because there was three of us.
There was three of us, and like some of the campsites that we stayed at, you know, just like unbelievable.
Yeah,
you need
really
to check
it. It was it was completely different.
Yeah,
to what
you need to check it out. So today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to give you guys an update now, and we're going to answer some of the questions that you guys have been asking recently as well.
So the next thing we've got coming up is we've got an overnight van meet. So excited to meet everyone again. So the van meet is weeks away, and we've decided that before then we're going to go and do some wild camping, but we will let you know where we're going.
So the main thing that we're doing this year, and it's something that we've been planning now, we've been planning this for years, but with things that have been going on and that, we've not been able to actually do this road trip, have we?
No.
Which I suppose in one way it's kind of like worked out in a certain way a little bit better for us, because we've managed to get a lot more things done with the van. Because if we'd have gone like last year,
we wouldn't have had the kitchen or anything in.
Yeah, so you know, it has kind of worked out
we
better.
might not have even had the seat in then, so we would have pretty much just had the bed.
Yeah, because we only just got the seat fitted in time for a Scotland trip that we did. But anyway, so the main thing that we're doing this year is, now it's literally just like
not that long away.
It's not that long.
Weeks away.
We're talking like weeks type of thing. We're doing our European road trip. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to give you a quick update of like where we're going roughly. Now we are going to do a video specifically saying like the places that we're going to, why we're going to them.
So the first part of the trip is France, and we're going there for just over a week, aren't we, Tom?
Yes, we are. Now the thing is, this road trip, because we're going for a couple of months, we are staying at like campsites in certain bits, because obviously we've not done it before, and we know that we can't just wild camp our way all around Europe. As exciting as that probably would be, we do know obviously for like to get clean and things and charge like things up. We have done a European road trip before, it was like a few years ago, but we kind of like just drove like straight through France into Switzerland and things. But what we're doing this time is, when we go to France, we don't have anything booked for the first week or so, do we? No. We are literally just going to France. And the first day we get and the first day we're going to like stay at some airs and things. Now, like I said, for a week we're going to be traveling down, and we might stay at a campsites, and we know that some airs and that like have showers and things, but basically the first week, like over a week,
we're going without a plan.
We're going without a plan, and you know what? We're actually really excited about. Yeah, we're really excited about that. So after that first week or so, because obviously it's a little bit longer, we are then going to Switzerland. Now, we have got a campsite booked for Switzerland, haven't we?
Yeah, we've booked quite a few in Switzerland. We've got a couple of them booked and scattered throughout Switzerland in different places, so we can explore.
We are like potentially doing some wild camping like on the in-between bits.
Yeah, we've left a couple of days in between.
So the first campsite that we're going to when we get into Switzerland, we're staying for 3 days. Now, we was looking at like the campsites and things, and at first we wanted to just stay for like 1 day in like a lot of the campsites, but what we realised was, because we want to do some travelling, look around there, it actually works out cheaper to stay at a campsite for like a few days
and go and explore using public transport than it is to keep going around in your camper van, because you have to pay to park a lot.
Exactly.
And in main places, because the camper van's big and things like that, there isn't as many spaces as there's like small car parks, and there's obviously a lot of people exploring. They're quite full, aren't they?
Yeah. So then after we've been to that campsite, we're then travelling over into Liechtenstein. Now we have been to Liechtenstein before, and we've always wanted to go back there. When we go there, I'm not going to give too much away, but it's going to be very different what we're doing over there. Then when we've been there, we're then actually going back into Switzerland, and we're staying at
Europe's best campsite. So we're going to Jungfrau. I'm so excited, I can't wait.
Yeah, now I know a lot of you guys watching, if you have been to Switzerland, you probably will have heard of this campsite because it's a really popular campsite, and we're staying there, is it about 4 or 5?
5 days.
5 days.
And so and our friends are going to be staying there as well.
So then after we've been there, we're then going into France again. Now we've done it again in a way that we're kind of like just going to see like what we do, because we've probably got a couple of weeks in, haven't we?
Yeah, we've
like
just
traveling.
decided to just do the same thing and see where we
we
end up, because if we really like it in Switzerland or anything like that, we can stay there a bit longer.
Now this is a good thing about having a camper van in the road trip that we're doing, because we know that we're going to be able to sort of just like travel into France and then just like see that where we go. And there's a lot of places that we do want to visit, and there's a lot of places we know we are going to. But the thing is, we've already looked at some campsites as well in different places, you know.
If you do know anywhere that you think you would love it here and you should go to this place in France or Switzerland or wherever, then please put it in the comments below.
Now, another thing that we're going to be doing as well, and this is actually, we're doing this now, but again, it's going to come in another video because it wouldn't make like a lot of sense if we did the video now. We've realised a few things about ourselves, and now we are generally like quite fit people, we're active and everything, but what we've noticed is, because of the Scotland trips that we've been doing recently, our fitness level, if it was better, we'd be able to do a lot more, wouldn't we?
Yeah. So when we get back from our European road trip, we are planning a Welsh trip. So the Welsh road trip will be done just before winter starts to set in, but even before that and in between, we're going to be doing some one night little stays here and there.
So then in winter, what we're going to be doing then, because we're sorting this out now, we're going to be doing a winter road trip, and we're going to be we're hoping to do it sort of like over like maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and we're going to do like a big like winter tour, and we're doing it sort of like in a convoy, and again, more information sort of like will come about that.
Also going to be doing some weekends in Devon, and I found some amazing campsites that I know you guys are going to love, so stay tuned for all of that.
We've got so much that we're doing, and you know what, in between all of that as well, there's like other videos that we're going to be doing, because there's other things that we're doing, but again, I can't say too much without saying too much. So some modifications as well that we're getting done with the camper van, like you know, little things that we want to do, because at the end of the day, guys, if you've got a camper van, you know that like when you get a camper van conversion done, it's never finished, is it?
No,
so
it's not.
now that we've got our kitchen unit and things, we've realised that, and again, it comes to this fitness thing that we were talking about before as well. The way we cook in the camper van, we cook sort of like easy meals that are like just like, oh yeah, we'll just have that, but like especially when we go to Europe,
but it's a bit harder because it's winter and we've been travelling a lot in winter, so you're not going to be really cooking as much outside because of the weather. But now we're going into summer, obviously we're going over there, we're going to be cooking a lot more things, because we're going to get the kadak and things as well,
because there's a lot of things that, you know, we're going to like cook and show you guys, but again, you'll have to wait for that. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're just going to answer some of the questions that you guys have been asking, so let's get on with that.
So a few people have asked us this question, and we've noticed it quite a lot in our Scotland videos, that people have asked us that why do we use a portable cooker on top of here sometimes instead of just using this all the time? Well,
the answer to that is we've got obviously the portable cooker, and it's always handy to have that so we can cook outside and things, but we've got like a lot of gas, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got loads.
So you know, rather than like use the gas that we've got obviously in the canister that we've got in, you know, for the cooker, we have a lot of the cartridges of gas, so you know, we've been like using that. Another question, this has been asked a few times again, and it is, does Brooke do any cooking in the van?
Well, I've cooked a couple of things, but not very real. Much. Tom does the cooking in the van.
Let me tell you why, right? Now the thing is, Brooke does most of the cooking at home, because Brooke is a really good cook.
Most, I'd say pretty much nearly all.
That's what most means, like most, all, most type of thing.
All and most are definitely different.
Well, Brooke does a lot of the cooking in the house, and you know, when we travel and things like that, you know, because Brooke works really hard and everything, I just think it's nice that when we like go away, that I do like all the cooking and things. So the next question is, how do you decide where to travel when you go obviously travelling? Now here's the thing, in the UK there's sort of like, yes, there's a lot of places to go, but you either obviously go like towards the north and go to Scotland, sort of like Lake District and all that, obviously as you're going that way. Then obviously you've got like down south, like you've got your Cornwall and everything, then you've got Wales and everything. And I know there's a lot of places in between, but they're like the main places. What we do is we kind of look at the weather, try and get a bit of an idea of where it is. Another question that we've been asked lots and lots and lots is, on our last road trip there was 3 of us in the van. One of Brooke's friends came with us, and obviously in a situation like that it's going to be very, very different, because with other people in the van, you know, you're going to be more aware of like what you're doing and things, and like hygiene things, toilet things. The question was go on.
What was it like having 3 people in your camper van?
Do you know what? I'll answer that, because obviously it was 2 girls in the camper van, and do you know what? Apart from a couple of times where it was like, you know, right, Tom, you need to get to the van because, you know, the girls were getting changed or whatever and things like that. It was no different, was it? It was enjoyable.
Really? It was a good laugh, and we wasn't in each other, even though it's we were in a camper van, we wasn't in each other's space. There was still room to move about, and like obviously when this is in the couch position, we had room to lounge.
What is the most stressful thing about van life? Now, straight away, the answer to this question, for me, like, my answer is, I know what this is straight away, don't I? And what is it?
It's keeping the van clean. But on the opposite side, the most stressful thing for me is the van being clean, because he just stresses it all the time.
Do you know what, guys?
It stresses me out.
What I do is, like, if I'm used something in the van, I put it away straight away. I clean it and everything, put it away. And then, like, if, there's something on the floor it needs cleaning, I'm cleaning it straight away. And
which is why you went and bought a vacuum cleaner and a window vac when we was in Scotland.
Yeah, because do you know what? Like, for me, like, I just have, the van has to be clean, like inside the van it has to be clean all the time. Obviously when we're travelling things, like, it gets muddy and that
this is
outside
like
and that.
Things like, I get stressed because I'll be sat there eating a crisp and all the way through it'll be like, you've not dropped any of them, have you? Have you dropped some of them? Do I need to get the vac out? I'm like,
comments below. Am I the only person that does that? Comments below. So guys, that's just a quick video, a bit of an update, answering some of your questions that you've been asking us. So
hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and tap that notification bell.
There we go. Till the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.